Erica, I had to have you. What you and your peers are doing is amazing for our industry. Let's just jump right in the middle of it. You're out there with a pro-energy message, but not just pro-energy, pro-hydrocarbons, pro-oil and gas. I don't think we always know what the general public thinks about us. We know there's negative public perception, but sometimes we think we can fix it with a simple, Super Bowl ad, or we can fix it with a half sheet, advertising special in the Wall Street Journal. None of that works, does it?
No, absolutely not. So I'm really glad that we're in a place where we can have this conversation without preconceived notions as to what this conversation is really about. This conversation is about how media has changed. Media is not just one note, one source any longer. Long are the days of a Walter Cronkite telling people what happened in the day, and then we're all kind of fixated on this idea of how the news was presented to us. Now with digital media, everyone is a content creator, and you have to be really specific about who your demographic is and how they consume information. The average American is consuming information in very small sound bites through digital media. Why is this important? It's important because we're using in the energy, and I say we, but in the energy sector, have been using this old formula for a very new day and a new game. So what we're doing with Positive Energy Campaign is very much the antithesis of that, where I would be sitting at, in a newsroom the day after the Super Bowl, dissecting all of the Super Bowl ads. Guess what we were not talking about? Ads from the energy space. Why? Because the Super Bowl is really a time to engage consumers with something that you are selling. If you are selling the notion of energy and how energy better works for you, the average American, then say that in a Super Bowl ad. That's not what the Super Bowl ads are really saying. The Super Bowl ads now are trying to get people to understand a world without energy. The problem with that is there's no synergy in the messaging. If you have a 33 million times viewed Super Bowl ad and you don't have a follow-up and a call to action after, all of those efforts, all of that money is for naught.